That doesn't mean you have to have it on. It doesn't even sit on your head. It sits on your head. You can't even wear it.
Until I get my hair. So if you're sitting in the classroom behind me, you would hate me today.
Well, your teacher would definitely make you take the hat off.
Oh, yeah.
Richard?
I forgot about that.
Hat comes off.
I forgot about that. You know, they ended up biting me in the butt one year.
What do you mean?
Oh, gosh. Here's a story. Okay.
Long story long.
So when I think I was in 6th grade, and it was one summer or the end of summer. I don't think it was like school just started. And my dad was, I think we'd missed going to the hair
barber.
Going to the barber that week or that week too. So my dad had the idea of like, you know what? I can cut your hair. And I was like, as a kid, you're like, well, if my dad's confidently saying he can cut my hair, who am I to disagree, you know? So I was like, all right, Pops, I did not know you moonlighted as a barber, but let's have a go. Long story short,
your dad is not a barber. Oh my God.
So it ended up having so uneven, you had to cut it all off, which wasn't even perfect. That was still wasn't like we had like a razor cut, so it was still
God.
It's like patches everywhere. So the next day I went to class and I actually pulled the teacher aside after homeroom, and I was like, teacher, my father would mess me up.
Please allow me to wear this.
Can I just have this on? Just this on? She was like, no. I was like, So for that whole day and a half, how long does it take the hair to grow back?
I don't know.
For like 3 or 4 days. That was a very fun situation.
That
was the moment I realized my dad
parents can't do everything.
He might be confident in things he ain't really good at. Because he confident was like, I'll cut your hair. He wasn't like, you know what? I've never done it before. But let's try.
Take our way through.
If he would have felt that way, I would have been like, just let it go. Just let it go. No, he was like, I got this.
With his confidence. Wow, that's hilarious.
So
that's why my baby had to learn to cut his own hair.
So that was, I had a situation in the classroom, and I had the teacher was like, Richard, take your hat off. And I was like, but why? But for real? Can I just sit in the back and just wear it really low?
So funny, sweetheart. Let's look at the comments. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, Krista. Krista done walked, 300 miles? 500
I know.
Hi,
I think
Kelly.
Some of them were for me, though.
No.
Good
morning, Lisa. Hi, TC.
Transfer
Hi,
Donna.
Gigi says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing great. Good morning, Gail. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning. Dana says, good morning, Whackers. Happy Friday. Absolutely. Hi, Felicia.
Yes.
Hi, Kelly. We have the 2 Kellys. You're right.
Yay.
Good morning, Jean. Joyce is here. Says, I'm so happy. I was afraid I was not going to get out here in the country. I'm so glad that you are out wherever you need to be.
In the valleys, right?
She's in Iowa, so wherever that is. Oh, you mean get you out here like with the internet reception? Well, I'm glad that I'm looking at technology these days. Hi, Lisa. Lisa said no about your hair. Good morning, Bright Girl.
Oh, yeah. I had my dad messed my hair up story.
Oh, my gosh. Asthma? I don't know. It says OMG, first time making it live. Good morning.
Yes.
Everybody, welcome. Asthma.
I think you're nailing it.
Those all sound good to me.
Yeah, I like all of those.
Good morning, Latanya. Sylvia's here. Says hello. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Lisa said, "What did I miss? Nothing. Just Richard talking about his horrible haircut situation."
Yes.
And
I had my hat on.
Krista said, "My husband gave my boy some pretty funny quarantine haircuts." I know, right?
Well, now's the time to practice, though. See, I was in school at the time.
You're right.
If you get home for a month and a half, you can mess up a couple of times.
Exactly. We just won't go outside this week.
Exactly.
That's so funny. Good morning, Lynette. Hi, Kim. My cousin Kim is here. Hi, JJ. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Asma with an O sound. Thank you. I'm going to call Asma. Thank you very much.
That makes way more sense.
Cynthia said, Richard, are you growing your hair out on purpose?
No.
So basically what it's come to is I told Richard that I liked his hair long. So for the first couple of weeks of the quarantine, it's just like, we ain't got nowhere to go. Who I got to cut my hair for,
Mm-hmm.
But then I told him, like, I like this hair long. Like, I like the texture of it. I just like being able to do this. Yeah. So I was just like, like, you keep your hair as long as you want for as long as you want it. I'm not going to be like, babe, all right, go ahead and get their haircut, So I say, you can keep it as long as you want it. And so he was just like, okay, maybe I'll just wait till my birthday. So we've decided he's going to cut his hair for his birthday at our trip to Red Lobster. Well, not at our, for our trip to Red Lobster. Yeah, I thought that's what we agreed on.
Okay.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on accident. It was just like it was intentionally unintentional.
Yes.
So that's what is going on. Mookie's here, says good morning. Autumn and Richard and Wack Fam just popping on to say hi. Gonna catch the replay later. Hi Mookie. Hi Sheila. Dee is joining from the car. Everybody saying good morning to everybody. Oh my gosh. Kim says I have been fasting since noon yesterday. My cousin Kim just randomly fasting?
Oh, sorry.
Tell me all about that. Why? Like, I mean, I'm so happy for you, but and I just want to know, like, what is your mental state? Like, are you in agony right now? Or are you just like, I mean, it's actually not as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. I'm so interested because for me, it's just always not as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. Like, you guys, I didn't eat at all on Wednesday or Thursday. No. Like, the thing is, I didn't even think about it. I wasn't just like, oh, I can't wait till I can eat. Like, it's just normal. Like, it's just normal to me. And
yes, it is.
And a lot of people like fasting, in my opinion, is for my personality type, for my type A, my all or nothing personality type, fasting has become my favorite tool because, I have, as we've discussed, I don't live in the middle. I live on the extreme, okay? Either it's an extreme cheat day, like I'm not just having one of anything or just a cheat meal. It's an extreme cheat day or it's keto. Like it's not 100%. Like I can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to have a cheat breakfast and then get right back on track. Like, no, that's not me. Mm-hmm. But then on the other side, I can easily fast as in not eat for the day, and that would be better than like, oh, let me just have up to 500 calories or, oh, let me just try to, go back on plan. Like
snack your way
across
the day.
It's so much easier for me to go extreme cheat day, like complete fast than it is to like try to hit this middle ground. Cause then I just feel perpetually dissatisfied,
That's true.
So the fact that I can easily fast and my weight just bounces right back. I'm just like, oh, okay. Then, it has really desensitized me to the damage that happens on cheat days. Now, I don't want to have cheat days a lot because like, I don't want to eat that type of food a lot. Like I don't want to be a type of person that eats junk food and sugar lots of days out of the year. Mm. But on the days where I am eating the junk food and sugar, like I'm eating all the junk food and sugar, you know what I'm saying? And it's so much easier to just be like, I'm just not going to eat the next day. And then my weight just comes right back. Now that's important is to say is that I don't feel restricted at all. And I'm not punishing myself by not eating and I'm not starving myself by not eating. A lot of the time I am full because of all the food I had the previous day. But then secondly, it is just a choice that I make to utilize this tool that's going to help me get back on plan quicker, So if you think that like fasting or not eating would feel like punishment or restriction, and then the day where you can eat again, you're just like, oh, I deserve everything because I had to starve myself, like that's not the tool for you then. But I just want to say for me, like daily fasting, like has become my new favorite thing.
Basically. So, Dan, you're so good at it now. Like I am so amazed.
Felicia said, way to go, everyone. Fasting, sadly, it doesn't work for me. Yeah, I'm glad that, and it's not the only thing that works. It's just, what happens to work for me. So
I definitely cannot do it as well. My stomach disagrees with me halfway through the day and starts attacking me.
Yeah. See, but it's not about your stomach. It's about your mind.
I know, right? I don't know. It's all mental.
Mind over
I'm
stomach.
Mentally weak right now.
Kim says, I'm actually pretty cool. I'm pleasantly surprised. The WAC fam support has been contagious. I'm making baby steps.
Yay.
Hey, I'll tell you this, a 24-hour fast is not a baby step. I mean, that is, I would say that's fasting level too. A lot of people struggle with 16-8. Like they struggle with only having an 8-hour window because, the standard American diet, or, if you're used to eating, it's like breakfast at 8 or 9 and then lunch at 12 or 1 and then dinner at 6 or 7, it is like a 10 to 15 hour eating window that people are used to eating. So even condensing that standard intermittent fasting is just having an 8-hour eating window. So that's eating from, most people say just skip breakfast and eat from 12 to 8, and have an 8-hour window. A lot of people, can't even do that. So the fact that you're able, and then there's another fasting where you keep condensing even further. So it's like, maybe I'll do a 6-hour eating window, and then maybe I'll do a 4-hour eating window. And then maybe I'll do like a OMAD where I get, which means one meal a day, which means you get all of your daily calories in one meal. So I like to call that like a 2-hour period because I can't just sit and eat 2,000 calories of keto food in one sitting. So maybe I'll have something at like 12, and then like I'll have something after that, and maybe finish my dessert by 2:00. So I'd say maybe like a 2-hour eating window, and then fast for 22 hours. So the fact that you can just fast for 24, or that you have fasted for 24, that's awesome.
I agree.
Yes. So Kim says, now I'm worried about what I should eat when I do. Generally, like eggs are good. Eggs and butter, like small, like fatty meals and things that aren't tough on your stomach. Like you don't want to eat a steak, and then you also don't want to eat like fibrous vegetables to end your fast, just because you want to give your stomach, some time to chill.
What was that?
Like eggs. Like like broccoli and like cauliflower and stuff like that
with like a stalk.
Exactly. And so usually what you can do is a lot of people, 24 hours generally isn't that bad. Like you can probably just eat normally. I would say stay next to the bathroom regardless of what you eat. Even if you have eggs or if you have something else, it's going to trigger, in my opinion, a bathroom reaction. It's not a bad thing. It's just a bathroom reaction. But when you go longer than 24 hours, I would say, over 48, then that's when you want to worry about what you're going to reintroduce to your stomach. Although, to be honest, I never do that.
So basically you just like eggs and cheese, maybe, maybe bacon. Cheesy eggs and bacon. That's a good start.
I don't know. What do you guys recommend? A lot of people recommend, they would say break it with like bone broth or like a bulletproof coffee or something where you can like. Where it's liquid, but you still get the calories to get your body used to it.
I like where this is going.
So yes, that is what I recommend. But to me, I never learned. I'm just like jump back in with like, woo, like this morning I broke my fast. 59 and a half hours. I had my regular cheese sticks and almonds. Like that's not recommended. You guys, I was going to make it to 60, or I was going to try to do 60, but I should have never done 60 because like normally I eat between 9 and 9:30. That is when I plan to eat, because right after this, we got to go to the store for meal prep. Yes. If I would have waited till afterwards, that would have put us behind, So I was like, oh, okay, this is my designated time to eat. So I broke my fast at 59 and a half hours, which it was still great for me. Kelly said, I need to listen
around the circle numbers
and work. I love the community feeling here. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get to it. I do. But see, and if I didn't have a reason for eating, then I would have been like, then you can just wait, but I specifically set out this time, like I need to eat during this time because it serves a function in my daily schedule,
I firmly believe that. That's well planned in advance.
Yes. Lisa says, I have a rough relationship with food. I have to fast 24, otherwise I overeat and graze all day. Exactly. That is why I pretty much do a 24 as well as alternate day. So not only do I alternate day fast, but on the days that I do eat, I keep it to a 4-hour eating window. Like my brain gets triggered the second that I ingest something. When I start eating, my body just wants to keep eating until all of my calories for the day are done. Well, my mind, not my body.
Exactly.
My mind just wants to get through it because, as we know, I am like a food-focused person, and when I know that there's food on the horizon, it's all I can think about. And the only way I'm serious,
over the horizon,
and the only way to stop thinking about it is for the food to be gone. And for the only way for the food to be gone is to eat the food. So, like I recognize that about myself too. That's why I have a short eating window, because I just know when I start eating, I just want to continue, or else that's what I'll be looking forward to or thinking about all day.
See, now I'm always thinking about the candy on the desk. That literally has changed that conversation.
That is me.
Because for me, it was always just throwaway. Like I would rarely grab one, but the different mentality, just see it and be like, I got to take that whole thing and ingest it all. And I'm like,
Felicia says, I actually do probably fast. I eat my last meal around 4 and nothing until the morning around 10 or 11. Yeah, that's definitely a fast. 4, that's 12 hours plus 4 to 5 is, 6. That's like 18 hours. Look, that's math. Yeah, Gail said Autumn's stomach is steel after her fast. Yeah. So, but Richard, even another thing that I want you to know, another layer, I'm not sure if you add to that, is the candy bowl methodology is just like my compulsion to eat is not because I have the desire for that food. It's because my mind will not let me stop thinking about it until it's gone. Oh. So if I reasonably could take her bowl and dump it in the garbage, I'd be fine. I got you. But I can't be wasteful, and I can't be wasteful of someone else's food.
That makes sense. That would be really rude.
So I mean, so I guess what I'm really just eating it to get rid of it so that my mind won't focus on
about it.
Yes. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want 1, 2, 3, 5 Reese cups. I don't want 20 Reese cups, but
you just don't want it there.
My mind will not let me move on until the Reese cups are gone. Yeah.
Wow. I'm learning so much today.
Yes. Treva says, long fasts cause your bowels to empty of food to compensate. They fill with water. Once you eat again, your bowels release all the water to receive the food. That's why you have a bathroom response.
Oh my gosh.
I did not know that. Thank you. No wonder I have a watery bathroom response. Because it's the water. Treva. That makes so much sense.
And got it. Okay.
Joy says, I love my WAC fam. It has encouraged me to start fasting. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would never fast. I would have said, no way. Now I have done a 24-hour fast. See, yes, you have.
A year ago, I was where you were at, Joyce. Because I'm looking at it like, what? It's like my stomach starts growling and attacking me when I'm just sitting there like, what's happening?
Melanie says, I'm paying attention to my body. I won't eat if I'm not hungry. That is excellent and ideal. Well, sometimes I win that battle with myself. Sometimes I don't. So the good thing is I can recognize when I'm physically hungry versus when I'm mentally hungry. I can recognize that it's just like, I want those almonds. I'm not hungry. My body is fully satisfied, but I want them, Well, and so then that's what I'm searching the cabinets. It's like, I just want something.
That's all of it.
So it's just like, I can recognize that like, you're not hungry. You just want something, whether or not I give into that or I move on, that's hit and miss,
exactly.
So
that's all.
I like to be stronger. So at least I can recognize my, whether I'm hungry or not, whether or not that means I'm going to eat or not, depends on the day,
I always find when you open the fridge, but you're just looking, that's the sign. We don't know exactly what you want and pull it out. You just like.
Linda says bone broth is still very safe and good to break your fast. Yes, absolutely. Cynthia says, Autumn, have you always been like that with food? No. So yes, I've always been a compulsive eater, and food has always called to me. I really didn't recognize that that's what it was until after college, I would say. But I've always had a problem, or during college, because that's when you like go to the student center and there's a pizza party, or that's when you go somewhere and there's free food. Like that's when I really started to realize that I had a problem with free food. It's like I had a problem with food just sitting there.
I raised 2 hands.
Because then that's when my mind would think about it. But that was only exacerbated with like graduating from college and moving to corporate America. And like I said, there are always donuts in the break room. There's always somebody retiring and cake left over, and there's always a meeting, so it was really difficult.
Oh yeah.
So that was where it became even more apparent to me. But I will say, which if y'all follow Kelly, she used to be Kelly Keto. Now she's Kelly Conquers on Instagram. She shared a meme, or it was more like a pictograph. What are the ones where they just have pictures? It's not like words on it. Either way, she shared something that said everyone my eating disorder started with a diet is what most people say. And I was like, Dad, that is true. My eating disorder, like my binge eating, where I just felt the need to eat as much as I possibly could. Yes, it started, I can pinpoint it back to when I did Insanity from Beachbody, 11 years ago, because that was the first time I had ever really restricted myself so hard and stuck to a plan, which it's not Beachbody's fault that like they wanted me to eat chicken breast and oatmeal, and that's what I did, and I lost a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. But they don't address the mental aspect of like, learn what food is good for you and learn how to eat healthy,
how your body
and
uses
learn like what a normal portion is and learn to be satisfied with that. They're just like, eat this, do this program for 60 days. You're going to lose, lose weight. Yeah.
Punch.
And so that's what I did. I ate exactly what the little booklet told me. I did the hard workouts, but my relationship with food it wasn't healthy. And so what I was doing was like stockpiling food for when I was done, And
Makes
so
sense.
that's, and it's similar to what I did for my birthday, but I was aware of what I was doing, and I didn't get nearly as much stuff as I would have, but it's like, I have gone around, about a week or two before my birthday, I would be like, oh, I'm going to save that for my birthday. That's going to be nice. Or, oh, that's going to be good for my birthday. But like,
you'd be like Gollum, like,
no, but that's exactly what it was like at Insanity. It was just like, oh, I'm going to take this entire box of Girl Scout cookies and all this Easter candy and all this. And then like the day, like I finished Insanity, I think I weighed like 160.
Oh my God.
And I only weighed 160 for like 3 hours, because the second that I weighed myself and took all of my after pictures and everything like that, I just had the largest binge fest. And that was really the first time I had ever set out with the intention to eat as much food as I could. I might have been at a party or something. I was like, oh, I'm eating food. I'm having a good time. But like, that was the first time where I set out to like, I'm eating all this food because I deserve it, because I haven't done anything for a long time. Yeah, it's just like, I need to eat this food as quickly and as much as I can, And so that was the first day that that was the first time I ever ate so much that I made myself throw up. Like my body was just like, nope. And, and so then from there, I began like a decade of like a binge and restrict. You go on plan for like, 3 months and you lose weight. And then you would get to a certain goal and you're like, yes, I'm done. I deserve to eat all the food I want. Then I go right back. And then I would do that. Yeah. And then I go right back for a decade, So I would say that my binge habit, or my desire to just eat as much as I can to feel as full as I can, started with, Insanity from Beachbody. But I've always been a compulsive eater that like has issues turning down food when it's just sitting there. So,
well, makes sense.
Kyoka says, I have a problem with free food. Also, like it calls to me saying, eat me, I'm free. You're right, but it's not free to your body. Hey, that's a good way to look at it. Felicia said free food was so hard, especially in the office. That's exactly how I felt. Jessica said, Autumn, I just saw the live where you showed off your owl urns. I was in stitches. Those are out of my life.
Yeah,
we will never bring those back up again.
They're gone.
Yes, it does cost your body. Tanya says, Kyoka, yes, I work at a university and there's always free food. Yeah, exactly. Sheila says, I need to do a fast. My weight is up 4 pounds. I mean, yeah, fasting. So here's the thing. Fasting will drop your weight down, but then the second you eat again, it's going to go back up. Is it going to go back up 1, 2, 3 pounds? We don't know. But like, fasting will cause you to lose weight, but when you eat, it's just going to come back again.
That's when you need to set it up against something else, like exercise and a regimen.
Yeah.
Like when you have a plan and you exercise and get your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Or just,
now you have multiple fronts you're fighting it on.
Making sure that when you break your fast or on the days you do eat, you don't overeat to compensate for the fact that you didn't eat before, because it's all going to balance out.
It will. That is so true. I just love all of your facts.
Rashana said, I just broke my fast at Denny's. Girl, what did you get? Are you still off plan? I know you went off plan for your daughter's birthday or something like that, but what's going on there? I want to hear all about it.
Where she broke her fast at? Where? I can't even.
Denny's.
Oh, she just had the good old. She might have your eggs, cheesy eggs.
Oh, it could have definitely been keto. That's what I'm saying. I just want to know.
Nice, wonderful cheese.
Gail says my cat has an eating disorder. She would eat constantly if I allowed her to. That's Milton.
Sausage.
Milton. Milton would eat all day if you allowed him to.
Yes.
And he eats anything. Milton
and other dogs' food.
Not only other dogs' food, just any other food. Like there have been times when like my grandmother would like leave loaves of bread sitting a little too close to the edge, and Milton would pull down the loaf of bread and eat the entire.
Pull it off the table
and eat the entire loaf of bread.
Oh no, Milton.
Yes, exactly. Joy says because of the Rona, they have not given us free food. Yeah, well, I mean that's good. So hopefully hopefully the communal aspects of eating have really toned down since,
that's going to be around
virus,
for a while.
as well as, a lot of people aren't even in offices, but yes.
That's also true.
Absolutely.
No, this is the time we're all
Kyoka said clients bring food to our CPA farm. Also, my job supplies food for busy tax season. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to know a guy at a doctor's office, and like pharmaceutical reps would always bring free food. I'm just like, oh no, I couldn't do that. Ooh, Rashana said back in plan, ultimate omelet, sausage, and coffee. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Sounds good to me.
Kim said Denny's used to be my jam. We used to get the Grand Slam all the time. I bet that includes non-keto stuff. But as you just saw, Kim, you can go to Denny's and enjoy Denny's.
I think it was just
completely keto.
It might be 2 pieces of toast. I think the Grand Slam is just a big breakfast. It's like eggs, bacon, sausage.
You don't get. Why are we talking about how much we weigh? Treva said, "Who here knows how much you weighed at birth? Wondering how many of us are." Issues with under 6 pounds at birth. Oh, that's weird.
I think I was a heavy as heck.
Is that like a thing where they're actually correlated together?
You'd have to ask my mom that one.
I know. Mom, how much did we weigh? But see, twins are always going to be like probably way less.
Yes,
I like the multiple births. Gotta make room for you.
Well,
okay, guys.
I think you had y'all both fighting over which stuff you wanted.
Yeah.
Get off me, no me.
Okay. I'm starting my camera because I am making a meal prep today.
Oh, nice.
I am making a meal prep today. Guess what I'm having for meal prep? Taco tray. Surprise, surprise. I have always found that coming off of a cheat or coming off of days where I am eating, where I've had non-keto food, the best thing for me to do is just eat the keto food that I love. That's gonna make me feel really happy when I eat it. And that's always taco tray, right? Okay, guys. So I am, yes. See, Kim said no, toast and pancakes too, Richard. I got the Grand Slam. Exactly.
I thought toast was in
I was gonna say no, there's definitely pancakes or a waffle. Why else would it be a Grand Slam?
I thought it was hash browns.
No, absolutely. Okay, Gail says I live a 3-minute walk from Denny's. They are now closed permanently. Oh no!
What happened?
The Denny's where Gail lives is closed.
No.
Okay, guys. So the name of this live today is called birthday cheat damage or something like that. So or birthday damage recap, I think. Exactly. So now we're going to talk about all the things that I ate and my weight. That affected that. So on Sunday, I woke up, weighed 179. That was pretty decent given, what I had been doing ever since the 4th of July, really. I agree. That 4th of July cookout, we had another cookout and things like that. I was 179. Sunday was the beginning of everything. It was the day that the cookie cake came into the house. It was the day that the pizza was here, The day
that Costco.
Yeah, we didn't even open it. No, we didn't open it on Sunday. Yeah. So I ate all of that on Sunday. I did the majority of my cheat eating on Sunday.
You got the balsamic drizzle.
Yes. Oh, don't get me started on that balsamic glaze. So I stepped on the scale on Monday on my birthday and 183.2. So that is a gain of 4.2 pounds. That is not even bad. I was just oh, okay, 4.2 pounds. That's fine. I also definitely at this point figured that I was going to go over 185. I was like, well, my scale's going to go over 185, meaning that my graph's going to have to come back up. So that's what that is. But Monday, my birthday, is when the feasting continued, and we had, more cookie cake, more ice cream. We had the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Yes, we also did the live where I had that big slice of delicious birthday cake, where I had that one piece of cake. And Wow. Mom says that Amber was 6 pounds and I was 4 pounds and 15 ounces. Wow.
Nice.
Does it have to do with your birth weight, really?
I don't know.
So after all that eating, and remember the live was like at 8:30, so I didn't have that piece of cake till 9 o'clock or something like that, which I'm convinced is what caused this next number. So on Tuesday, the 14th, I stepped on the scale.
Oh my gosh.
I was.
What is this? What's happening?
190.2. That's a gain of 7 pounds. And that's the day I stepped on the scale and I was like, oh, for real?
That's what that
I was like, what? Like, not only am I going to have to add 185 back to my scale, and now I'm going to add 190, over 190. You know, I was like, why, Lord? Why would you do this to me? You know, so I was like, oh, okay.
And somewhere deep down,
that's how we want to play
Cake
this.
Was like, I win.
Exactly. Then on Tuesday, that was the day my fast was supposed to start, but then y'all remember I was like, man, screw that. I didn't get all the cake that I wanted. This is some garbage right now.
That's the day I stepped out from in front of the train.
Exactly. You're like, Richard did like a real life, okay. So
no comment.
That day, I definitely overate. I definitely had 2 large pieces of cake and some other birthday wrap-up things. Some oots, exactly. Some other things. Nowhere near the gorge fest that these 2 days were, but I still definitely had some sugar and treats and things like that. So when I stepped on the scale on Wednesday, much to my surprise, it was 192.6. So I had only gained 2.4 pounds, which, I mean, after seeing a gain of 4 and then a gain of 7, I was like, a gain of 2. I was expecting to be 200 at this point. Like, who knows what the scale's going to do? You know, like, that's crazy. So 180.
Moving on up.
So 192.6 was the highest that I had gotten. And I did fast on Wednesday and Thursday. So after that, after my, like cake situation, my cake-tuation, I was actually able to fast. And so I fasted on Wednesday like a boss. Yeah. And then when I stepped on the scale on Thursday.
I am so intrigued.
Look at this.
What's happening?
182.0. That is a loss of 10.6 pounds.
What?
Overnight with a day of fasting.
What? That is so impressive.
So I guess it's impressive, but like I just went a day without eating, which I happen to do a lot. So, it felt very normal to me, but I will say it felt great to see such a significant drop of all that weight in one day, That
just shows you it was all in
there. It was all all food weight. It was all just needed to get out, So I also fasted yesterday, which brings us to today's weight. And so when I stepped on the scale this morning, I was 177.8, which is a loss of, I don't know. Hold on, quick clap. I need to do the math. Okay, 78.8, 79.8. 80.8, 181.8. Okay, which is a loss of 4.2 pounds. Like, yay. So basically, in conclusion, this is the birthday arc right here. I started at 179. How did I end even less than when I started? That's fasting right there. That's fasting for you, right? So but boy, did it go up. Like it was crazy. I didn't expect it to get there. But the fact that all I have to do is not eat for 2 days, which like I said, is fairly easy for me to do. Don't suffer, you guys. I wasn't suffering. This was just a choice I made in a plan, get on plan. And I can get back here. So after 2 days, that's all I need right there. That's all I gotta do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I am really happy. So I'm really happy with everything that I ate on my birthday. I'm really happy with the decisions that I made. I'm really proud of myself for being able to stick to my 2-day fast. Once again, it was a 59 and a half hour. It's even more than 48 hours, 59 and a half hour fast. Today, like I said, I'm back on plan. No more keto cheat days the rest of the month. So no more yellow days. It's all going to be green because I'm still trying to get back to 173, but then even further than that, because I still want to show a loss for this month, right? So I'm having taco tray today. I'm having taco tray into next week, and then we're going to reassess from there. But
look at you.
This is my birthday. This is what happened on my birthday.
So that's the whole trajectory.
There it was. Treva said 179 was inflated because of Smash the Crate. Thank you. You are just, thank you. Like, that's why I was like, why did I even start so high? But yes, it was because of Smash the Crate. So there you go. Oh my God. Mom says I'm with Roshana. That deserves a cartwheel emoji, which I'll never think anything deserves a cartwhell emoji.
Well, that's okay.
But either way,
it's not his
but either way, I am proud of myself. I am happy to know that I am developing processes in my life that allow me to make keto truly, truly sustainable forever, because I'm just thinking, look, if I get to have like a 2 to 3 day cheat day for my birthday, if I get to, have a 2-day cheat day for Thanksgiving, if I get to have my Christmas time, earlier this year, that was Paris, and that was our wedding. Like, those ain't gonna happen every year. Granted, there will be vacations and things like that. But like, if I can truly keep it to this, less than 10% off plan, I can do that forever because, there are also keto treats that I love. We got the, we got the Quest bars, we got the Sola bread, we have the, what were those? Keto crisp. We have the things that we love that still keep us on keto and keep us on plan.
Exactly.
And then the times we go off plan, all I gotta do is just like fast a little bit, reel it back in, and I'm right back to where I was. So I'm excited.
You're so cute.
Yes. Tanya says, disclaimer, that was an occasion event, not a habit or way of life. Eating crazy, then fasting to clean it up, not a way of life. Exactly. That is what I am saying. Do not get into this habit of like, I can just eat crazy to anything I want. Then I'll just not eat for a period of time to get my weight back down. Oh, my weight's back down. Let me go crazy again. Oh, now I got to stop eating. Yes. Like, no, that is not.
Yes.
That is
you gotta not. Reverse. You got to reverse it. You got the wrong thing in front of the other.
Yes, like your everyday life needs to be like.
That's the consistent.
Exactly, consistent. Your plan. Yes, so that's the moral of the story. I just want to let you know, I'm grateful to have fasting, and fasting works for me, and I'm glad that I found it. But at the same time, I'm not, once again, not starving myself, using it as a punishment or using it as an excuse, like a get out of jail free card. Well, I know I can basically eat whatever I want because all I got to do is fast for 2 days and then it'll come right back up. That's not what I'm doing.
How many red days do you have per year?
Fewer than 30.
Yes. Yeah. So those are your crazy days.
Exactly. That is not like an every other day. Yeah. That's not an every other day sort of thing. And once again, it's not only about your weight, it's about your health. Okay. Like you don't want to be eating that stuff, even the keto treats and stuff. You don't want to be eating that stuff a lot because it's about your health and about optimizing your diet and eating food that is nourishing and good for you,
And everybody's body is different.
Yes.
So it's what's good based on
Cynthia said, did Richard get punched? No, I did not punch my husband in the face. Yeah, because once.
It was about the food.
No, it was about going over 185. It's like, no, I knew that was coming. So Roshana says it's more than weight. It's about overall health. Exactly. Like that is not a good way to eat. Daily, weekly, monthly. It's just a one-time occasion. Thank you, Tanya,
like
for driving that home. Yeah. And to that point, I do believe my personal lifestyle, I do believe that there are occasions where that's okay. Namely holidays, maybe your birthday. There are some people out there that are just like, no, you shouldn't use food to celebrate. Food is to fuel your body. And like, I'm never have a reason to overeat and go off plan because that's not what food is for.
No, everybody's different.
Power to you, you know?
Everybody's different.
I just, want to be an example, and I want this community to be an example because we have people like that in this community, that goes to show there's no right way to do it. The only right way to do it is the way where you get results and where you are optimally healthy. Okay. And that is the one thing that I appreciate about keto so much and about this community is that we are showing that there is no just one way, because that's what I used to think. What is the one way, to lose weight, like to finally do it? Like, what is that
just
thing?
Eat celery once in the morning.
That's what
you're good.
And so that's why, I stuck to that Beachbody food plan. I was like, they told me to eat 4 ounces of chicken. Gall darn, I'm eating 4 ounces of chicken. I don't care because
I resent that.
This is the only way that's going to work for me.
You will make me hate chicken one day.
Yeah. And so you start to think that when you're so desperate to lose weight and when you just feel so out of control with food, like you just want to know tell me what to do and I'll do it, But I'm so grateful that I've gotten to the point in my life where I realize that there's no one right way. No one can tell you exactly what to do because no one lives your exact life. I can give you my exact meal plan, how I eat and what I eat every single day. A, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you to make you lose weight. B, maybe that's not realistic because number one, you don't like meal prepping. You don't like eating the same thing every day. Number two, I only cook for myself. You can hate Taco Bowl. Number two, I only cook for myself. What if you have to cook for, a spouse and children, Like it's all different. Like there is no one right way, but everyone has the ability within them to find the right way for them. So
1 foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
Make simple changes every day.
Felicia says, I save the keto snacks for when we go to conventions and stay keto, and eat terrible convention center food. That is true. So I kind of get my outlet once a month with like Smash the Crate. I really love doing that. That actually has been a really big help for me. And it also helps me not stockpile those treats for just a random day when I end up
really
eating all
believe
of them.
your mom looks forward to it.
Yes. Ozma says, how many days a week do you fast? So I fast 3 days a week. I eat 4 days a week. I eat on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Yes. So I will fast on Mondays, Wednesdays, and then Saturdays. Yes. So I do eat 2 days in a row. Because I like to have similar eating and off eating or like eating and fasting days every week. If you really alternate day fasted, since there's only 7 days in a week, you would end up switching, from 1 week to the next. So 1 week you would eat Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Then the next week you would eat Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then we'd go back to Sunday, Tuesday. So you'd end up balancing out every fortnight. But I don't want to do that. I want to know. I want to know throughout the week, I always eat on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, So that's what helps. I
absolutely love it.
Felicia says, I love the Beachbody workouts, but do not agree with the diet plans. Yes. It's like standard American dieting. It's like, have like steel cut oats and, like broccoli and rice cakes with peanut butter on them, it's just like, not my jam.
I remember when rice cakes were the thing.
Yeah. So, but another thing I like about Les Mills more than Beachbody is that Les Mills is like a continuous workout plan where it's almost like going to a group fitness class because they constantly release new routines.
You feel like you're part of the
it changes. Whereas Beachbody is very much centered around specific time periods. 60-day, 90-day fixed, P90X, 80-day this, blah, blah, blah. And so I struggle with those time frames because it makes it feel like once you get to the end, you're done. Then over. Like if you can go directly from P90X and finish on day 90 and then 2 days later start Insanity and do that again, like that's cool, But then also the type A person in me can't not do the program.
Yeah, I was going to say, want to finish it.
Exactly. And there's no way I could just, they're like, well, just turn on your favorite workout and do that. Like, I can't just do a random workout from Insanity. Like, I know it fits into a program. So I'm going to want to do that program, Yeah, exactly. I'm in the box. I know that. Joe Ray said, I'm grateful for keto. This is the only plan I've stayed on longer than 3 months that's actually worked. I also feel great when I'm on it.
Wow,
I agree.
There you go, Joe Ray.
Yes.
Faso.
Yeah. Me, la, keto.
I was waiting. I know you had to finish it.
I have to read the whole thing. Now I got to read the whole thing. So Rashana said, now this is a Freestyle Friday. I know, right? We're kind of going all over the place. Oh, I got to leave. Oh, I got to leave. Oh my goodness. We got places Rashana, to get to.
Reminding her.
Linda says, select the easiest days to fast for you also. Exactly. That's another thing I realized. Like, if I would have got so caught up in the alternate day fasting means alternate day. And then if I eat them 2 days in a row, I should really do it alternate. No, you get to make your own rules. As long as you follow the guidelines, I know. I love this. And as long as you establish a routine that works for yourself, that's all that matters.
This is awesome.
Lisa said, I was lucky enough to find a hubby that supports my keto journey and makes separate meals for me. Yes, his support is the only thing that keeps me going some days. That is amazing.
If only you had that.
I know, right? Well, I am lucky enough to have a supportive husband that doesn't eat. So he doesn't have to tip me with this non-keto food because he doesn't eat it all. Everybody knows how supportive Richard is. And I'm so appreciative of that. Okay, but we got to go because we got to go shopping. Yes, today is meal prep. I'm doing taco tray. I commented on the Facebook, on Rashana's Facebook post today. She says, I'm ready to start carnivore when you are. And I'm like,
Carnivore August.
Yes, because I was looking at my meal plan today. I was looking at my taco tray. It's about 27 grams of net carbs, but 6 of those come from vegetables. So I really don't count the net carbs from the lettuce that I eat. Gotcha. And so that's what 21 carbs, and that's net though. I realized my first goal is just to get to 20 total carbs. And then once I get to 20 total carbs, then I can step it down to 10. I was just because I'm going to have to cut out my almonds. I'm going to have to cut out a lot of other things that I really, really love. Exactly. So it's just I gotta, I gotta baby steps because it's gonna hurt. Okay, so but yeah, I'll talk more about that. It's probably gonna be toward the middle of August. Like I said, Richard's birthday is on early in August on the 2nd, and then probably and that's a Sunday, I'm pretty sure. So I'll probably eat that next week. Total carbs, 20 total carbs, and then I'll start from there. But I know, right? Okay, you guys, I am. Sheila said all meat August, and Lisa said that's what she said.
We should have known that got you.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, we are off here because we are going
to a locker room.
Yes, we are going to go to the store. I got meal prep to do today. I got a lot of work to do. You guys, I don't know. I'm pretty sure my Smash the Crate footage is still on my laptop that said the Best Buy store. Mom, Kim, I'm so sorry. I thought I had copied it onto the cloud. Clearly, I did not. I don't have the video to put out today. Yeah, you did. Richard's going to be working on my birthday vlog bash. He calls it birthday bash to release later on today. I'm excited, but I gotta wait till I get that video or till my computer comes back before I can get the Smash the Crate footage. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
But yes,
it'll be teased longer now.
It exactly. Be on the lookout for Smash the Crate.
No, it's coming.
Okay, everybody, have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye.